Oh, back with another episode of Mike the Experts podcast. Shouts out to my boy Blade over here. What's good, baby?
Yo, Dame saying I look like Blade. Shout out to Wesley Snipes. You know what I mean? We, just trying to do something a little different.
Man.
I'm going to keep it a thousand with the people because we keep it simple for the people. These shades are blacked out. I can't see nothing.
Yo, man.
My nose is touching the mic. Pause. I can't see nothing right now.
Hey,
So
man.
I got to put on the solar eclipse edition.
Solar Eclipse edition, yo.
You know what I mean?
Shouts out to my boy XC Snipes. You know what I mean?
Yo, niggas was looking up today, trying to get them insurance benefits.
Word,
you know what
boy,
I'm saying?
trying to get them insurance fraud claims. But man, back with another episode of Mike the Experts, man. It's Monday. You know, we just had the solar eclipse. I hope everybody's eyes is good and well. Yo, X, take them shades off, man. I can't take you serious, though. Yo, you're killing me right now. Yeah, welcome back, baby. We survived the 2024 solar eclipse, man. We glad to be here today. Mike is not here right now. I don't know. I think he looked up in the sky and some shit, and he had to take the day off. You know what I mean? Yo, Mike.
Shout out to Mike. My son had to take the day off. His eyes was messed up a little bit.
Eyes was messed up a little bit, man.
Yeah,
but it's Monday, man. X, what we getting into first, man? Matter of fact, I want to jump into this first, man, because this is going to be I think this is going to be
a hot topic.
It's a hot topic right here.
It's hot.
This is a hot topic right here. I don't know if yesterday me and you had a talk with Uncle Jeff. That's my uncle, right?
Right.
And he brought up the fact that with the Milwaukee Bucks, I mean, is Doc Rivers only to blame for the Milwaukee Bucks and how they look after he got the coaching head job? They 13-15 since he got the coaching head job. That's 2 games under 500 going into the playoff. They just lost last night to my Knicks.
No. I just got to correct you for the people.
Okay.
They're 15-17.
Oh, wow. 15-17.
Yeah, they're 15-17.
15-17. X, it's time that we start. Doc Rivers got to come to front of the congregation.
Listen, we keep it real for
keep it real for the people, man.
Doc Rivers. You should have stayed in TNT, ESPN. Wherever you was at, bro. We keep it real for the people. You're not as good as we thought. You're not. You're not, bro. I'm looking at your record. You was with Philadelphia for 3 years. You 236. You won 236 games, and you lost 154. Your team was stacked. You had the Clippers. Y'all had a squad. Y'all underachieved, right? We're going to make this very simple for the people because that's what we do. I love Doc. I tried to give you a pass. I can't give you a pass no more. I can't.
Can't. Nah, you can't.
I can't. You got one chip.
One chip, X.
That was 2008?
2000? Yeah, 2000.
That was 16 years ago.
16 years ago.
What are we talking about?
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? You got one championship, and honestly, your quote-unquote defensive coordinator, you know what I'm saying? We know it's not defensive coordinator in basketball, but work with us, fellas.
Okay.
For the people. It's Tom Thibodeau.
Tom Tibbs, you're right. Oh, that year they won the chip.
Oh,
with Boston.
yeah, they won they won the chip. So I'm saying all that to say, I love Doc. I love Doc. I think he's a player's coach. I think he's great at time management. I think he's great with the players. I think he's great with veterans. I think he sucks with X's and O's.
X's and O's.
That's what it is. I think he sucks. Yeah, I think he sucks. I think he sucks with X's and O's, and he doesn't make the proper adjustments when it matters. At least the proof is in the pudding. As far as his record, he's been a coach for, 14? Well, over 20-something years. He's been a coach.
Years, X. And just to piggyback off of that, man, because if you go back and you look at these teams that Doc done had over his years, if you start with the big three in Boston,
right,
and then he went to the Clippers, a young Blake Griffin,
a young Blake
Griffin, CP3, your favorite player.
Prime CP.
Prime CP3. You know what I mean? And then we go to where he went to after that.
No. Then after that he did Orlando, Boston, Clippers, Philly, and now he's with Milwaukee.
Philadelphia. Let's talk about Philly though. What he did to what's the guy Simmons this postseason? Yeah. Let's talk about it. That's what we're doing today, X. Right?
Yo, look.
Let's talk about it.
See, with Ben Simmons, gets a little tricky.
How's that, X?
He from Australia, bro.
Yo, I'm not getting into this shit with you today, X.
Ben Simmons is from Australia. He's
from Outback. I like Outback Steakhouse though.
Listen, man. When I tell you, Ben Simmons he's like the epitome of light skin, bro.
Yeah.
He is the face of light skinned people because it's a bad rep.
But X, I don't want to get too far off topic because you know what I mean. I get what you're saying about Ben Simmons, but my whole thing of bringing that up was that press conference in the playoff game that Doc Rivers had when he was basically pretty much just threw Ben Simmons under the bus type shit, right? And then to bring up what you said yesterday when we was talking to Uncle Jeff, Doc Rivers in his post game,
he throws people under
the bus. X. He don't take accountability. X.
I agree, and the thing is with Doc, and listen, it hurts me to say this. I'm not proud to say this. You know, you the same kin, you black. You know I'm for us, by us. Shout out to Fubu. You know I'm for us, by us. Shout out to Fubu.
Shouts out to Damian Jones, man.
You know, but look, the people love us because we keep it a band.
Nah, facts. That's why they fuck with us.
We keep it a band, and Doc, I can't protect you no more.
Nah, we can't.
So here's the thing. So we're gonna rewind this a little bit. Doc, you're 15 and 17.
Milwaukee had to win the record before Doc took over.
He was Doc. You was the coach of the All-Star game?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was.
Just wanted to confirm that.
Yeah,
for the people.
I mean, 1 week into the job though.
Oh.
after he wasn't assaulted.
Right. And yo, see, here's my thing. Here's my thing though with Doc. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it looks good on paper.
Mm-hmm.
It looks good on paper. You had Adrian Griffith. He was a first-time head coach.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You look like you're a little wet behind the ears. You know, with Adrian Griffith, you did because you was doing a lot of bozo stuff too.
Uh-huh.
But at the end of the day, y'all were winning. Now we're gonna get into Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers and his whole X's and O's. I look at it and I'm saying, y'all traded for Dame Lillard. And we're going to touch on Dame Lillard. Man. Pause. We're going to touch on him, but I'm going to start with the coach first. So, y'all traded for Dame Lillard. Right? Y'all got rid of Jrue Holiday.
Which was a mistake.
Which was a big mistake.
Hindsight
is 20/20. We're going to keep it a band.
That was a mistake.
It was a mistake now, looking back at it. It was.
It was a mistake, actually.
So my thing is this. Milwaukee traded for Dame Lillard. Basketball is not a complicated sport.
It's not.
Right?
It's not.
So last time I checked, John Stockton and Carmelo, they made their bread and butter off of
pick and roll.
Say it again?
Pick and roll.
Cool. Milwaukee are at the bottom half as far as pick and rolls run in the NBA.
Nah, that can't be true, X.
You have Giannis.
That can't be true, X.
And Dame Lillard. Why you are not pick and rolling every play? It's very simple. We keep it simple for the people. Why do they not pick and roll every play?
Every play, man.
Every play. And then you figure it out after that, right? It's very simple. So, and again, it's just so much to touch on, pause, but I'm just trying to figure out, I got to blame Doc Rivers first because I feel like you're getting exposed. At the end of the day, you are 15 and 17.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? And we got to talk about it. It's a little uncomfortable.
Nah, let's go ahead. Nah.
It's a little uncomfortable.
Nah, let's talk about it.
It's a little uncomfortable, but maybe Dame Lillard ain't the player that we thought he was.
Come on, X. I'm looking at his stats, right? Last year he averaged 32 points.
Dame?
32 points a game.
Oh, wow.
Right? X. 32 points a game. This year is 24 points.
Oh, Jesus.
Come on, X. Your field goal percentage. And we don't like to look at numbers here, like you said. But sometimes
it tell a story.
Know what I mean?
It don't tell a whole story. That's a fact.
Like the math ain't mathing up. But that's how X say. Because I'm looking at every stat right here from Dame, and everything dropped tremendously. X. Why? Is he not the same player? What was it? A big fish in a small market?
That's exactly. And I hate to say this. Yeah, you touched on it. Pause. You touched on it last week.
Oh, yeah. Stop comparing Dame Lillard to Stephen Curry. We said that last week. Stop it. I don't want to hear this shit no more. Dame time. I don't want to hear you. X just hit the Curry shake the other day. Dame time. Hey, yo, you got to step it the fuck up, brother. That's just what it is. Stop comparing him to Curry. We don't want to hear that no more.
We don't want to hear shit.
Carry on, man.
We don't want to hear it no more. I thought Curry was better than him 6 years ago. People still had the argument. I'm like, y'all not really looking at the game.
Word, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Dame is good. He's not great like Curry, though.
No, nice.
So I'm saying all this to say, the numbers ain't numbering. As we like to say, the math ain't mathing. So, okay. So, Dame, you're averaging 24.5 points. Basically, let's just say, fuck it. We're going to say 25.
25.
You're averaging
25 points.
You're averaging 25 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? You playing with Giannis, and we spoke about this on numerous occasions. Giannis is a dog. He's a dog.
Yeah, he is.
He's a dog.
He is.
He's a dog. Giannis is a dog. So my thing is this: you're playing with Giannis, you're playing with Chris Middleton. Granted, he's been a little injured.
Yeah. He's been,
you know what I'm saying? He's been a little injured the last few years, so I get it with him. But I think Dame is getting exposed, and not you, Dame, but Dame Lillard.
Nah, facts though, man. Facts. Yeah, even if you watched the game last night, man, and Jalen Brunson be busting Dame Lillard ass, dog. I think Jalen Brunson averaged like 33 points a game against the Bucks with Dame.
Ooh.
Yeah. And last night shows again, he had another 43 piece. So I just to say this, not having Jrue Holiday, it shows, man. And sometimes you can have stars on teams, X, but sometimes you need chemistry though, X. Like,
right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about that, man. Dame.
Right. And the thing is, even when it boils down to it, is this: it's like when the trade happened, because we got to keep it real for the people.
Okay.
That's what we do. If you was to ask any GM, any president, owner, would you trade Dame Lillard for Jrue Holiday? They would say yes. Take him in a few first round picks.
Yeah, true.
Let's just keep it real.
In a heartbeat.
In a heartbeat.
No question.
And I was one of them. Absolutely. Because we looked at it, we was like, yo, Dame Lillard, his offense is gonna offset Jrue Holiday's defense, right? Jrue Holiday was known as a defensive, stopper, great defensive player, plays hard, real good player, real solid basketball player. But we always like, he's no Dame Lillard.
Definitely not.
He's no Dame Lillard.
No, he's not.
He's not gonna drop 35.
Nah.
He's not doing it.
No, he's not doing that. He's not doing that.
Right?
Nah, I mean,
very simple.
Yeah.
So what we are starting to see is, like you said though, Dame, it's also chemistry.
Chemistry, X. Come on, X. Five-time all defensive player.
Right.
I mean, that shit ain't easy. And plus you a guard.
Right.
You guarding some of the best, point guards in the league, X.
Right.
You know what I mean? And Dame is getting exposed, man. Exposed, man.
Exposed.
Like, it's crazy, X.
Exposed.
So what I'm hearing from you is, correct me if I'm wrong. You giving Doc, who you giving most of the blame? Are you like, because it seems like are you giving the players like Dame, Giannis, most of the blame is 50-50. Are we being too hard on Doc Pauls?
In this case, we're going to keep it real. In this case, I give Doc 45% of the blame.
45% of the blame, X?
I do. I give Doc because Doc hasn't really did too much in his career to think otherwise, right? I mean, y'all blew a lead when you was with the Clippers, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all lost to the Rockets.
Oh, that was 3-1, 3-2, 3-1?
Yeah, it was up 3-1, and I think if I'm not mistaken, they did that with Philly. It only happens with Doc Rivers.
Yeah, with Boston. I think that was
This is what he do.
I don't know. Then they lost to the Hawks too.
And we spoke about
My bad, y'all.
Yo, shout out to Doc Rivers, man.
Yo.
You keep making history for the wrong reason.
I'm telling you, Doc. Yo, man. But I give Doc 100% of the blame. And it's just
100.
I'm gonna keep it a band. Okay. It's his track record.
I agree.
It's his track record, X. You said it all. You say it all the time, X. You are who you are. You know what I mean? Like, you are your habits. You know what I mean, and everywhere Doc goes, it always seems to be problems behind him, X.
That's a fact.
He's never seems to take ownership or blame for any of the things that go wrong in his locker room, X.
That's a great point, Dave.
So
that's a great point, bro. That's a great point. And I feel like as a player, I know they be looking at Doc like, y'all want to smack this
shit out of him. I know Rondo probably hate him.
Yo, I feel like they low key want to dump him, bro.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real.
Let's keep it bad, man.
So I mean, look, man. Damn, you said 100. That's crazy. I ain't mad at that because everything you said was pure facts. No, everything you said was pure facts.
I mean, I could be wrong, but we are firm believer that coaches are the head of the team. Pause. Yeah, regardless of what. You can have great players, but we seen that having great players without a great coach don't get you nowhere.
It don't get you nowhere.
I mean,
it don't get you nowhere.
You just seen it, Steve Nash in Brooklyn.
Everything you saying is facts, bro.
Yeah, man. So shouts out to Doc, and I give Giannis half of the blame too. I give Giannis % of the blame.
So for me, excuse me. So for me, it was 45% Doc. Man, I gotta give at least 30% for Dame Lillard, man.
Okay.
I got to.
Okay.
I got to. And just by default, I gotta give Giannis some of the blame too. So
that's because his brother got a roster spot. He got to take. Fuck that, X. His brother got a roster spot. Giannis got to take at least. Giannis got to. Matter of fact, Doc, I'm sorry, Doc. Doc, I give you 70%. The rest go to Giannis, only because your brother still got a roster spot. That shit can go to. That could have been Drew Holiday roster spot. If you think about it.
Yo,
ain't no hell Giannis' brother should be on the NBA team, X. I'm sorry.
He trash.
He trash. This nigga would barely get picked up on a Kelly tournament team.
Yo,
nigga's like, I don't want that nigga. Nah.
Yo, shout out to Kelly. We all one. Yeah. That nigga's not getting picked up in the Kelly tournament this summer. You hear me?
Nah. Niggas be like, nah.
Quiet him. They're like, who? Giannis? Giannis who? Giannis brother?
Oh, nah, I'm
nah,
good.
We good.
I'm good.
Oh shit! My son,
my bad, yo.
Oh,
I'm just saying, X. Come on, X.
Nah, he's trash.
Nah, but like I told you in the Unk yesterday, I said the moves that the Bucks front office make, right? Those moves not going through Giannis. You know what I mean? Right. Them changing the coach. Of course, they went to Giannis first.
Right.
Them getting rid of Drew. Giannis was lobbying for Dame in every All-Star game.
Right.
So they went and got Dame for him.
Everything you saying is pure facts. And that's what makes it tough because technically, if we're going to go with that, yeah, Giannis, you about 40-45% of the blame.
I'm just saying, X, like, the math ain't math. How my boy X say the math ain't math. Yeah. It make sense.
Because we always say this, right? It's like, listen, when you want to be the head honcho, it comes with the good and the bad.
That's it.
If it was all good, everybody want to be head honcho.
That's it.
It's tough to be head honcho. When you head honcho, you got to take the good, the bad, the ugly. And everybody ain't built for that.
Everybody ain't built for that.
Niggas just want the sunny days, no rains, no clouds, no storm.
Word.
And it don't work like that.
Niggas don't want the solar eclipse days.
Right. They don't want the solar eclipse days.
Well, you got to wear the blade. X, they don't want the dark days.
They don't want the dark days. You gotta be able to finesse shit when it's fucking dark.
That's it, X. That's it. Son.
So
say that, man. Fact, hold on, man. Say that shit again in the camera with them glasses on, X. I know you right here, the camera right there. You gotta be able to what?
You gotta be able to finesse shit when it's dark.
You
gotta be able to finesse it when it's dark.
That's it.
It's
man.
easy. It's easy to do everything when the light is on.
That's it. Boy.
It's easy to do everything when the sun is out. 80 degrees. You know what I'm saying? You feeling good, looking good. But when you gotta wake up, it's 25 degrees, it's cold. Shit get dark at 3 o'clock.
That's it.
Your
boy.
energy is low. You still gotta make it happen.
Still gotta make it happen, son.
Everybody wanna be a boss until it's time to clock in. You understand? And everybody think they about that life. And I'm telling you, it ain't easy.
That's it, man.
You gotta take the good, the bad, and the ugly.
That's it, boy.
And Giannis, yeah. Shout out to all the bosses and trying to make shit happen. Shit is tough.
Shit is tough, boy.
It's tough. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, it's hard to be Michael Jordan.
That's it, boy.
It's hard to be Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas don't understand the pressure that comes with being a Michael Jordan.
That's it, X. And like that was some real shit you just said, X. You got to be able to finesse shit when it's dark. I know we may be, but
Right.
Sometimes in that, you know what I mean? We say some real gems, and you got to be able. If you don't get nothing from this shit today, you got to be able to finesse shit when it's dark. That's it.
We trying to get gems for the people.
That's what I'm saying, but
right.
that's what I'm saying.
That's a fact.
That's a fact, man. And I want to bring up this point about Giannis, and we can go to the next topic after this, just because Unc told me to bring it up for him, and I'm not going to do that for my Uncle Jeff.
Shout out to Uncle Jeff.
Shout out to Uncle Jeff, man. I was watching the show,
Yes,
man.
Sir.
But
yes, sir.
Unc said, "Yo, X, when do we start, giving Giannis that same blame and that same energy we give LeBron and them for being a superstar, X?"
Shout out to Uncle Jeff. First thing foremost. So, Unc, everything you saying, you're right. We keep it real here for the people. Right? LeBron James, niggas be moving the goalposts for LeBron.
Facts.
LeBron get to the 50-yard line, they like, yo, nah, we gonna move it to 75. Nigga get to 75, yo, nah, 100.
100,
They move the goalpost for Bron. So, Unc, I'm with you. Everything you saying is pure facts. LeBron James is the only player in NBA history that get critiqued for doing right. This nigga is batting 1,000. Matter of fact, you know what? I can't say 1,000 because that Dallas Mavericks series is a tarnish on his career.
Oh,
it
yeah.
is.
Oh, yeah.
It was
Damn.
bad. It was bad.
That fourth quarter was deadly.
Oh, it
Oh,
was
my
bad.
God.
You can't get locked up by Barrera. What was his name?
JJ, no.
Was it JJ Barrera? Oh man, I don't even. Jason Kidd. Man, fuck it, man. The old Jason Kidd. I think it was JJ Barrera too. I forget.
I don't know. I thought Jason Terry was.
Yeah, you had Jason. Yo, but nah, man. That's the only stain. That's the only stain on LeBron James' career. Is that Dallas Mavericks series in 2011 was trash. And it was like, yo, that was the first time I looked at LeBron and was like, oh, you scared. You scared.
But
you
damn,
scared.
But damn. But you know what? That's not bad for Bron. A whole 20 years in the league, 20-something plus years in the league, just for that to be your only stain,
That's why I said he batting 900. What is that, 90%?
90%. Yeah, I mean,
the niggas batting 90%. What more do you want from him?
That's what you want from him, man. Word, man. But
yeah.
I mean, but I do think that we don't put these some of these so-called superstars on the same pedestal.
No.
Yeah,
you're not keeping it real. It's not some. They don't put them. All of them.
All of them, right?
All of them. They don't have the same expectations for these stars in comparison to how they treat LeBron James. They don't. None of them. We could talk about Luka, and we spoke about this prior. I feel like in today's era, we throw out the the term superstar.
Superstar.
We throw it out
too much.
Niggas is throwing it out like it's a quarter waters.
You right. Too much.
You're not a superstar.
Word.
I'm sorry.
And to be fair, they discontinue quarter waters too.
And they discontinue. So I just feel like they just throw the term out. Yo, he a superstar. Why? Just because he's the best player on that team? Why? No. We even spoke about this. You know, shout out to Jason Tatum. He was on his way to superstardom. But I don't think he's a superstar.
Damn. You know,
I don't think it. Every time you meet Luka smokes you. And so again, we ain't trying to get all over the place. My point is, I think they throw the term superstar out too much. And I'm saying all that to say, how many superstars you think there are in the league?
Man, I was just, what's crazy, X? I was just about to ask you that, and I'm sitting here thinking, like, damn, how many?
I don't think it's much.
Right.
So full transparency, you got Steph Curry.
Okay.
Right? So I got Curry. You still got Curry. You got Curry. You have Giannis, because I think he plays.
Nah, he's a superstar.
Superstar. Right. I don't think Dame Lillard is a superstar no more, guys. I don't.
Nah,
I don't think it.
I mean, see, that's the thing with Dame, man. Dude, like, I think we got too mixed up in him being in Portland and him just being one of those great ass shooters. That series against the Thunder when he hit that game-winning shot, I feel like that really put him on the map.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It did.
You know what I mean? So I don't, like I said, big fish in small market, man.
That's a fact.
I would say Luka's a superstar.
Okay.
Luka.
I'm not mad at that.
Luka's a superstar.
I hate Luka for the fact that he don't play much defense, but I'm not mad at that.
Yeah,
Luka's
Luka's a superstar, man. I would say he's a superstar.
So we
Joker.
got Luka.
I got to go Joker.
Oh, yeah, we got to.
Joker's a superstar, man.
So that's 4.
A healthy Joel Embiid.
5.
A healthy Joel Embiid.
Okay, I'll give you that. That's 5.
Damn.
Right.
Damn.
And right.
And Braun fans, we're not putting Braun in this because Braun is past.
Braun is Braun.
All right, Braun is not. Yeah, all right.
Braun is, you know what I mean, playing in year 40. He ain't supposed to be a superstar.
He ain't supposed to be a superstar at this age. I mean, because, we still got Durant. Durant was, Durant was a superstar.
Oh, no, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. But you were talking about as far as now.
Yeah,
see? That's a tough one. I'm mad you ain't gave me some time to really
So yeah. and again, guys, we ain't even speak about that pre-production.
Yeah,
this was just on the fly. We just, we going with the convo.
That's tough.
And now there. and the more we dive into it, pause. I don't just throw out the term superstar.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think Jason Tatum is a superstar. I don't think Dame Lillard is a superstar. I don't think a guy like Paul George is a superstar. Honestly, there's about 5 to 7. You know what I'm saying? 5 to 7. So like,
we definitely gonna come back to this.
Yeah, we gotta touch on that
because
one.
This is a good. I'm glad you brought that up. That's a good topic though, because I don't think we ever talked about this. We just talked about certain plays, but we ain't never really broke it down to how many superstars there in the NBA right now.
Because a superstar, and we're going to get into details as far as like what categorized as a superstar, right? Everybody's definition of a superstar is different, right? For me, a superstar is everything. Star power. I want to buy a ticket to go see you. When it's playoff time, I know you locked in. It's playoff time. We spoke about it before. It's very simple. We keep it simple for the people. Charles Barkley said it. When you hit the playoffs, if you are a superstar, you're supposed to average 5 to 7 points per game more than you do in a regular season. Your production is not supposed to drop in the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's supposed to go up.
Man.
So it's very simple. On here, we keep it simple for the people. If your production drops, I don't think you are a superstar. I think you are an all-star. You're not a superstar.
Not a superstar.
Right?
And shouts out to the homie that said that my bad. D, everybody numbers drops in the playoffs. That's the most dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. You know what I mean? Cause ain't no real legitimate superstars numbers is dropping in the playoff. Steph Curry numbers elevates in the playoff. If you want to be real, Kobe Bryant numbers elevates in the playoffs. You know what I mean? Luka number elevates in the
Whoever
playoffs.
said that, it is literally the complete opposite of what you said.
I know what's a Dallas Cowboys fans, but we ain't gonna say his name. We know what we talking about.
Brother, I love you.
I love you.
It's for another day.
I love you, beloved. But X, in the NBA, right? You would say we got role players, right? It's role players. Then we got stars, all stars, superstars, right? Like those the 4 categories we got, right? Then we got bench players, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, man. A lot of these players be stars or all stars, man.
Right.
But we gotta stop that superstar shit, man.
Niggas be throwing the superstar name. Like, he a superstar. No, he's not. What makes him a superstar? See, because it's very simple. Reggie Miller said it. Charles Barkley said it. You make your name and your legacy in the playoffs. So you can't be a superstar if you're not killing in the playoffs. You're not. And especially if you want to be compared to a person like Kobe. Oh, no. We're not going to let you disrespect Kobe's legacy.
Nah, we're not going to do that.
We're not doing that.
Nah, we're not going to do that. Not over here, man.
Right. We're not doing that.
We're not going to do that, man.
Some of y'all should not be compared to Kobe because Kobe plays both sides of the basketball.
Ball. Facts.
You understand?
Facts.
I get it. In 2024, I feel like I'm sounding like one of them old heads, but we know the game and we respect the game too much.
Nah, X, don't say that, man, because
Yeah, man, they be getting me.
You know what the fuck you talking about?
Right.
Right.
Like,
we don't record games on VHS.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yo, you're not about to belittle us like we don't know what the fuck we're talking
niggas
about.
Know
man.
what they
we
talking
know what we
about.
talking about.
And
you know what I mean?
I've watched Kobe lock up.
You
know what I'm saying? Like, and we talking about like a lot of these players is being compared to Kobe. And again, man, we touch on this every week. Pause, because it's like I'm hearing people say this, and I'm like, I don't get it, because you don't play both sides of the basketball, and you don't do it consistently. Consistently. And your numbers don't elevate. It don't elevate. Your numbers are supposed to elevate.
It don't elevate. But you know what? X, that's a good point, though. We're gonna touch that topic. We definitely gonna come back to that. We definitely gonna come back to that.
We got to.
Definitely gonna come back to that. But this first part, man, because we're gonna come back in the second part, in our second half of the show. We're gonna take a little break and come back. And we want to get into, when we come back, the UFC Gamecock women, the women's Final Four yesterday, and another topic we're gonna touch when we come back to Jalen Brunson. So we're going to take a little break. Y'all stick with us. This is Mike the Expert. My boy Mike and X. Mike
is on the break.
Mike is on the break.
Nigga Mike looked up with the solar clips with no glasses.
I'm legally blind.
Yeah, I ain't mad. Try to get your bread.
Mike. We love you, baby boy. Get your bread, man. But we're going to take a break, and we're going to be right back, man, with this next couple topics.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back, y'all. Thanks for tuning in with us, man. Like I said, man, another episode of the Mike the Expert podcast, man. Back with our second part. And X, we stopped off with let's give a big shout out to Dawn Staley and the USC women's Gamecock, man. Right.
Shout out,
man. I don't care what professional sport it is, what collegiate sport it is, to go 39-0 and win a national championship, man. That's an unbelievable task, man. And Dawn Staley, man, great coach, man. Even before she was coach, was a great player, man. And she coached them girls, man. They beat Iowa, man. I know X, you want Caitlin Clark.
Look, listen, man. Shout out to Fubu. Like I said, I'm for us, by us.
Yo, Fubu, send us some gear, man.
Send us some gear.
Right. I wear one of them football jerseys right now.
I had the 05 jersey back in 2000, 2001. We've been doing this forever. I remember when you had the 05, Damian.
The 05.
We remember when you had that 05, King.
Man. You gotta send us something, man. But
we really for us, by us. Yeah. So I'm saying all that to say, man, on a serious note, shout out to Dawn Staley, man. We gotta do that again, man. Listen, man, that lady, we don't, obviously none of us know her personally, but just watching the clips, just watching on ESPN, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, whatever it is, she just looks, she's so easy to love.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell. You can tell. She has great energy. You can tell. There's a lot of things you can fake in life. You cannot fake energy. You can't fake it.
That's crazy. You just said that too.
Yeah, you can't fake it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell. I even look at, like, how the opponents treat her. They running up to her and giving her hugs and kisses. Oh, they love her. Oh, that tells me everything I need to know about her.
Damn, I just came to my head. Pause. Dawn Staley, right? She like the female coaches like Deion Sanders with like these players. Like, I don't know. That's
she's so shout out to Dawn Staley again. She's from Philly. And I think Philly and New York City, they do. We have a little connection. There's some similarities there. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gritty, get it from the mud. You know what I mean? And she from Philly, so she was coaching at Temple. Well, one, like you said, Dame, she was a hell of a basketball player.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? She did her thing for Virginia. National Player of the Year a few times. She did her thing. You know what I'm saying? She won a gold medal. So we know that's what she do. Right. She's a great player.
Listen to episode of Martin, too. When
oh, yeah.
They was busting Cole in the ass.
Yo, they was busting Tommy and Cole in the ass. Shout out to Dawn Staley and Rebecca Lobo, man.
They had the guy that's walking like this. Yo, shouts out to that episode. My bad. I just seen that shit last night again. My bad.
Yo, shout out to Martin, man. But we ain't trying to get all over the place, but Martin, that's the greatest TV show in TV history.
Oh, man. My bad, Ace. My bad. No,
that's what we do.
I just seen it yesterday. My bad.
Listen, we say what the people think. That's what they think, and I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to Martin, not to get all over the place, but Martin, man, that is the greatest TV show ever.
Man, yo, my bad, man. Yo, my son Martin said, "Nah, go back to the yeah." But yeah, Dawn Staley, man. Yo, go ahead.
Nah, she, shout out to Dawn, though. You can just tell she's a great person by the way her players treat her. You can see her energy. I mean, it's. Man, that shit it's so crazy how energy work and frequency work. It's very contagious. It's very contagious. It's very contagious. You can look at her and be like, oh damn, she just looks like a good person.
That's it.
You look at certain people, you're like, I ain't trying to be around this nigga. Let's keep it real. That's what we do here.
Yeah.
We keep it real. You know what I'm saying? So with Dawn, it's like, oh, she's great. So I'm always rooting for her. You know what I mean? So congratulations. Damn, you went undefeated. That's crazy. That resume is building. Be proud of you. Keep it up. And damn, I don't even really know what else to say about her, but I can get it to my girl Caitlin too.
Hold on, I'm gonna get one more special shout out to Dawn because when South Carolina won yesterday, that's the time for her team, but for her to actually shout out Caitlin Clark and said that
shout out yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. For her to actually shout out Caitlin Clark in that moment of her team's success, to say that what Caitlin Clark has did for women's collegiate basketball is made a big impact. Dawn, that really showed her class to me.
It shows her character.
Yeah, so
it shows her character, man.
But Caitlin Clark, 35-8, still had a good game, man. Just came up short in her career. She didn't win the big one. But, that don't take away. Do it take away? Or I don't want to get into, you know what? I know what. That's a tricky one.
It gets a little tricky.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's barbershop talk. I was talking shit to my family, in the iPhone chat to my pops and everybody. I'm like, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. If Caitlin wins this, she's the GOAT.
Yeah.
But I'm fair. That's the thing. I'm very fair. If she would have won, I got to put her to goal.
I think I text you, boy, that shit ain't happening.
But she lost. You did. You was like, yo. South Carolina is a whole different monster. You've been saying that forever.
That shit ain't happening.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah. You've been saying that, but I'm like, yo, if she do, I gotta give it to her.
I got to.
But she didn't.
She did.
So, and we looked at the game. We looked at the whole game, and they did a great job on defense. I was looking at Caitlin Clark, and the way I was viewing it, I'm like, I'm not gonna lie to you, Dame. I feel like she's a female Steph Curry, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I think Mike made the statement. Mike said, if Steph Curry had, breasts and whatever.
Shout out to Mike. Yeah, I mean, Mike, you was wilding with that. If Caitlin,
she'd be the female Steph Curry. You look crazy.
Shout out to Mike.
Yeah, you was wilding for that, but yeah, that was.
But you're right.
That was right.
You are right.
I mean,
yes. It's just simple.
Yes.
Yeah. Shout out to Mike. You were on the money with that one. That's why we call you Wizard Mike.
Wizard Mike, man. But shouts out to Caitlin Clark though. It's crazy because I think I texted you yesterday too, and we gonna jump to the next topic. But I say she's going to the Indiana Fever. I say I wish for the WNBA that she would have went to a big market. Because I ain't nobody. Niggas don't even go to Indiana to see Indiana games. Yeah, fucking see the fucking Fever. Like, nah, man. Like, I think it would have been best for the sport if she would have went to a big market. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong. It could be.
Nah, you're not wrong.
No, because it could be the opposite. It could be, actually drawing people to
the small market.
To the small market. So it can go both ways.
There's certain players every 15 to 20 years that transcends everything.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? For both men and women. Every 15 to 20 years, you get something special.
You're right.
That's how the universe works. Every 15 to 20 years, the universe is going to throw you a little bone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And right now, 2024, Caitlin is the talk.
Yeah.
She's the talk, guys. Both men and women. Let's keep it real.
Let's keep it real, man.
We're going to keep it very real
She
here.
got me watching though.
And this is what I'm trying to explain to people. She got men really tuned in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm like, what, Caitlin, she killed today?
I know. I mean, but is it just Caitlin? It's like, it's Reese too. It's Reese. It's, you know what I mean? That class of girls that came in.
Killing, right.
Dude, they got our attention on women basketball, boy.
I got to throw this in there. Shout out to JuJu from USC.
Yes.
You are up next. JuJu got it.
JuJu got it, boy.
So if JuJu do what she did her freshman year, she do that sophomore, junior, senior. And you throw a little national championship in there?
Nah, I believe JuJu gonna win one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she gonna win one.
And that's the beauty. And this is what and you know what it is though, Dame? It's like that's what makes us us. Is because it's like people are like, oh, well, are you going to give JuJu the credit? That I'm like, yeah, if she do it, I'm going to give her the credit.
Yeah.
Like, you got to be able to separate the two, right? A lot of people was looking at JuJu and Caitlin this year. It was like, oh, well, you're not giving JuJu credit or whatever. And let's keep it real. They kind of making it a black or white thing.
Yeah, man. We got to stop doing that, boy.
Let's keep it real.
Word, man.
And look, like I said, we for us by us, we looking for that sponsorship.
Yeah, facts, man.
But also we love the game.
Yo.
We love watching the game of basketball. And I'm able to look at Caitlin and say, oh no. I didn't see nothing like this in the past forever.
Hell no.
I ain't even gonna say 5-10 years. It's like, how do you pronounce her name? From Oregon. I know her. I just don't want to get her name wrong. Sabrina. From Liberty. She played for Oregon. She's a beast. Man, I'm going to pronounce your name.
Oh my God! I went to a playoff game and
she was killing.
I ain't even know nothing about no women's basketball, boy. But she was Sabrina something. Oh, I know. I kept hearing her name in the stadium, boy.
So hold on, yeah.
Man,
I do not. Sabrina, man, I'm gonna bomb her name, but Sabrina Ionescu.
That was close enough.
Man, I'm trying, people. I remember she's a baller. She's a baller.
If you think,
I remember her.
Yeah.
Because I remember, shout out to, I don't want to get all get all sensitive and emotional here, but shout out to Kobe, Black Mamba, and I remember, his daughter, that was her favorite player. Right? Yeah. So that I remember that. I remember Sabrina being Gigi favorite player. So, you gotta throw the Black Mamba in there, man, because he was shout out to the Black Mamba, man.
All right, man. Shout
because
out to Sabrina,
because he was the number one player. He was the number one person, or the number one guy I would say that was really pulling for the WNBA.
That's crazy. He was.
Let's keep it real.
He was. But that's why I fuck with him too, because he actually got other NBA players right now. Like Kyrie gave his whole contract or some half of whatever he did to money to the WNBA. Right. You know what I mean? So he's like, shouts out to them, man. one hand washes the other, man. And WNBA now is doing
they gonna be
collegiate basketball
doing numbers. Yeah, man. And listen, it's all a process, right? You know what I'm saying? Like even WNBA it started in 96, 7, right? Yeah. So we're talking about it's not even 30 years old. It's 28, give or take, years old. You know what I'm saying? So it's all a process. Everything takes time. You know what I'm saying? But I like where the women's game is going, both collegiate and the WNBA. And shout out to Caitlin Clark because you were a transcendent player.
That's it, man.
You are, man. You are.
All right, man. Had a great career, man.
Yeah,
great career. We can't take nothing away from her.
Can't take nothing away.
Word, man. And I'm curious to see how she is in the WNBA.
Right. I can't even point out Iowa on the map.
Can she keep it up? I mean, let's see.
All right, we shall see. That's the beauty. That's the beauty in the game.
We should see, right?
Right. We shall see.
So shouts out to them, man. Like I said,
that's a fact.
Word, man. Hey, let's jump into this, man. And I asked you this earlier. I just threw this out there. If I told you, somebody was averaging, almost 29 points a game, shooting 47% for the field. His 3-point percentage is look 40%. We can say that. And he got 7 assists a game. What would you say?
I would say that's a hell of a player.
I mean,
and that he might be up there for MVP candidate.
Well, that's Jalen Brunson stats for this year, man.
Yeah, shout out to Villanova. We was just talking about Philadelphia.
Damn, you're right.
Right? We was just talking about Philly. Shout out to Dawn Staley, Villanova, and all that. Got the Philly connection going on. Shout out to Jalen Brunson, man. We're gonna make this very simple.
Do you like his game?
Oh, I love it.
You love his game, Max?
I love it. See, the thing is, I don't want to get too technical for the people.
Nah.
We ain't gonna do that because we can get real technical. We get real political.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
But Jaylen as a player, I'm not gonna say as a point guard. I'm gonna say as a player. You notice how I made the difference for the people. But as a player, I love him. Love him. Tough as nails. And I feel like he's just a winner. And these are the things that it don't show up on the stat sheet.
Yeah.
Right? Like you gotta understand, it's like a lot of people just, and again, we always say this, numbers tell a story, but it don't tell a whole story. So there's things that Jalen Brunson do that it just don't show up on the stat sheet.
I get what you're saying.
It don't. Like, he came to New York, and I feel like he changed the culture. He did.
You can say that. He did, X. He
did, bro.
Yeah, you're right. He did. And you a point guard, X. So when you watch basketball, you may watch it a little different for me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm just saying, you're a point guard. I mean, I like grabbing rebounds, so I like to see how motherfuckers scrambling to get rebounds.
A lot of people. So for the people that don't know, so Dame. We call him Dame, but
yeah.
No, nigga, that's your government name. So for the people that don't know, this nigga name is Shaq. Everybody from Brownsville know him as Shaq. Everybody from Kelly Park,
Shaq.
Shout out to Kelly Park. We know him as Shaq.
Word, man.
Yeah. We don't. So when I even say Dame, it's a little confusing for the people back in the Ville.
Yeah.
But we know him. We know him as Shaq.
Facts.
We call him Shaq. This motherfucker not even 5'11". He's a beast. He's a beast on the boards, man. Like, this
Word.
nigga grab rebounds like it was Shaq.
And told him, and we was running pick and roll to perfection. Hey, yo, the Bucks, come holler at me.
Yeah.
We'll teach you about pick and rolls, boy. What you want to pick and pop, pick and roll? Holler at me.
Yo, shout out to the people. Niggas know. See, yo, you want to see how the universe is universal?
Word.
Shout out to the Bucks. Because them niggas called me Michael Redd back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Left-handed.
Oh, my boy. Left-handed. Oh,
Yo,
man.
That's so crazy how the universe works. Oh, man.
Oh, man. You know
Michael Redd and Damian Statby.
That's crazy, boy. But yeah, man. Shouts out to the Bucks, man. Come holler at me, X. We'll teach you about the pick and roll, man.
Yo, shout out to Doc Rivers, man. You don't know what the fuck you doing. Let Shaq and I show you how to do this.
Word, man.
Nigga, you've been in the NBA for 40 years and still don't know what you're doing.
What the fuck you doing, man? Yo, chill. Hey, you know what? That's the perfect way to end the show right there, man. Word, man. We out of here, man. There's been another episode of Mike the Experts podcast, man. Yo. Yeah. Oh, man, I love you, boy. It's been another episode, man.